shake it, shake it. And if you hear this sound like go bend your back, go bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. And if you hear this sound like go bend your back, go bend your knees, baby, shake it to the sound.
It on me, I love when you spin it on me. Throw it to me, got me up in TVOG. Before my love, could it be?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, xoxo J, and today I'm gonna be doing a story time on how this girl scraped my hand till I started bleeding. I already know what y'all talking about. I already know what y'all finna say. Y'all finna be like, Kayla, why would you let that girl do that? Mind you, I was just as confused as y'all are. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bells on so you get notified every time the queen, xoxo J, posts a new video. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. So this happened, I'm gonna say this happened about it was in second grade. I was in second grade. It was these girls I used to be like on and off friends with. And there's more to the story. Like, this story is a long story. I didn't mean to say the curse word. Long story. So basically, I was in the third grade, I'm in the second grade, It does lead to the third grade, but we're gonna get to that last. But in the second grade, just a random day, playing outside. She used to prior to that, the girls used to mess with me. So it was like they would want to be my friend one day, and then the next day they wouldn't want to be my friend because of, like, I don't know. It was just like secret animosity. Sorry if you hear the noise in the background. It's my grandma and my daddy talking. But it was just like secret animosity. I don't know what it was. But the one girl, she was black. There was no, it was two girls. It wasn't like multiple girls. It was two girls, one black girl, and one girl. I remember the girl's name by heart. The one girl's name was Erin, and the other girl's name was Genesis. So Erin was just like you know, she used to just follow everything Genesis do. So if Genesis bothering me, Erin gonna bother me. So if she not bothering me, they not gonna bother me. So it was this one good day. I stuck up for myself because I was tired of getting like mistreated. Cause girl, who is you? Like, who is you? Mind you, let me explain something to you. Mind you, her mom worked at the school. Genesis' mom worked at the school. Genesis' mom was the cafeteria lady. So it's like, it's embarrassing because if you got in trouble, if she would have got in trouble, like, for real, like, but yeah, she used to just do like little stuff. Like, one time I brought candy to school. My brother bought me some candy, and I was bringing it, and people was asking me, "Oh, can I have one? Can I have one?" Back in the day, back then, that and they ask, you be like, "Can I have one?" And you say no, and then they ask again, then you just give them one. So I had these warhead cube thingies. I remember this. I have photographic memory. Like, this is literally crazy, and I remember, I'm having a bag, and I think she was upset because I didn't give her one. Like, I didn't give her none. So it was like, she was like, oh, you're not supposed to have that. What else she said? She said, that's not fair. You're not sharing with me. Like, all this other stuff that had nothing to do with nothing. First of all, she did not ask me for one. She assumed that I was just gonna give her one. So it was just like, what are we talking about here? What we doing here? So then I was like, in my head, I was like, girl, if you wanted one, you could have just said that. I was like, she was making me mad. I started crying because it was like, so why are you picking on me because I wouldn't give you some warheads? Like, it's a bag of warheads. If you want some warheads, go tell your mama to go buy you some warheads. Like, they $1. They was like $1 back then. So mind you, it's 2017. So I'm like, my adrenaline is like pumping because I'm getting irritated because she was making me mad. So when I don't cry, I'm crying when I'm sad, but when I'm mad, I'm frustrated. It's so bad to the point where I cry. So yeah, you have to really make me frustrated for me to cry when I'm mad. So yeah, obviously. So basically, What else happened? That was one situation. So this situation, what I'm talking about, and mind you, I still have the scar. If y'all can see, like, I don't think y'all can barely see a scar, but I still have the whole entire scar. Like, she messed my hand up. She knew what she was doing. Like, and this is why I don't mess with people who bully. Like, I don't really like bullies. I was bullied from like second grade to fifth grade. I don't mess with that. Like, I don't like that. I wasn't really bullied. I was just picked on by boys. But in second grade, I was picked on by girls. So it was like, I don't know. People pick on people for what they have, how they look, how what the treatment they get in the not a popularity, but the popularity they're getting. Like, people get picked on for anything. This disclaimer. I do not condone in bullying. I do not condone in nothing. If you are currently getting bullied right now, I would encourage you to stand up for yourself. First of all, I don't condone in fighting, but if it gets to a point where she doing too much, you just gotta give her a two-piece. Like, come on now. But anyways, and also tell the teacher, like, even though they not gonna do nothing really, but tell the principal. Don't tell the teacher. Tell the principal or whatever. But yes, back to what I was saying. So it was this one day. I guess she felt froggy. She wanted to leapfrog. I guess she leapfrogged and she jumped and she got. I guess she got what she wanted. So so she was feeling a little froggy. Her and Aaron was feeling a little froggy that day. And we was at the playground, we playing. She was bothering me the whole time. I think she was upset because I wouldn't get off the swing. Which, like, she had I think something was wrong with her. Like, she had so much anger, like I said. But Aaron was mostly like a tag team. Like, she tag team. So it's like, if she get upset, she upset. Aaron wouldn't even know why Genesis was upset. She would just get upset, but just because, like, no shade. That's how I took it. So I'm like, oh, they feeling a little. I'm like, I didn't say those exact words. I'm like, think about it. Think about it right now. Currently in 2026, this was back in 2017, so this was like 7, 8 years ago. They feeling froggy. They felt froggy that day. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna play. I had got off the swing because I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not even about to say nothing like this because this is when I was defending myself. Back then, I was just letting them do it. Then my dad didn't know into this situation. No, they knew her situation. And disclaimer, I'm gonna do, because I got bullied from one girl, which is this girl, but first grade another incident happened, which I'm gonna talk about in this video too, just to, like, make this video a little juicy and interesting. But I'm like, okay, let me just get off the swing. I'm not about to argue with you. You can have a swing. I could go on a slide or something. Okay. Recess over. After recess, we had lunch. So it was like, we go to recess, lunch. We don't have a second recess. So it was like one recess then, yeah. So, I'm sitting here. I'm walking. They're running. So this is me walking. They're going like this. So they're running towards me. They was like, I'm telling you, editing Kayla, you better put this in slow motion. They was like, come on, Kayla, come on. No, they didn't say, come on, Michaela, come on. Pretend this is a brick wall. Mind you, this was the brick wall. There was like white doors on the other side. So this side was like glass, white doors, brick wall. The brick wall, I'm over here walking. I'm walking normally to get in line, like, hello. And they're running. They're like, come on, okay. They did. So they took my hand, this hand, which was on this hand. So mind you, let me just do it on this side. This the brick wall. This the glass door. my hand went like this. Like my hands, she took my hand. I was trying to tell her to let me go, and she took my hand, and mind you, my hands was like this, and she took my hand. She scraped, and she went like this. I'm talking. I'm talking about. Y'all ever scrape your hand? It's like word. It's like it was like scraping my hand on concrete. That's how it was, or falling on concrete. That hurted so bad. I started instant crying. I was bleeding. I'm talking about bloody. I'm talking about my hand was blood, like gush, not gushing blood, but it was bloody. And I'm crying, and I'm walking to go home. Anyways, ignore that. But I was bloody or whatever, and I was bloody or whatever. He made me lose my train of thought, but I was bloody. Right, I'm like I was hallucinating. I was like not hallucinating, but I was kind of being overly dramatic, so the teacher could lure me, to be like, what's wrong, what happened. I could have told her, like, that was my final chance to tell her everything that's been going on, because like, yeah. So like, I was like, I was crying because, and then everybody was like, what's wrong with her? So there was this other girl that was like, no, the teacher was like, before that, the teacher was like, what's wrong? Like, oh my God, what's wrong? She scraped my hand. She scraped my hand. Before I could even say she scraped my hand, she was like, who gon'? Because back then, you could have buddies to go to, like, everywhere. To the bathroom, to the clinic, the doc, like, literally everything. So I had to go to the clinic. And I was like, dude. And she was like, pick who you want to go to the clinic. So I said, it was this girl named Lydia. So I said, Lydia, tell me why, y'all. This is like, it's like you have got to be kidding me. Like, I was literally like, I stopped crying instantly after she said, I was like, this girl really, right then I wasn't cursing, but now thinking about it, I said, this is crazy. She like, oh, I'll take her. She was instantly ready to take her. She's like, Genesis was like, oh, I'll take her. I'll take her. That's a psycho person, y'all. Like, no, I was like, you just sat there and scraped my hand. I mean, technically, yeah, you really supposed to take me because you the one who did it, but like, you just sat there and you, just sat here and scraped my hand, and you so willing to take me to the nurse. I said, oh, I'll take you. Y'all, I was irritated. I went to the nurse, got some ice. It healed. When it healed, it was like crusty as I don't know what. It was like this black crust on my hand. Yeah, it's still scarred. I think it still has a scar, but she did it like right here. She knew what she was doing. Like, girl, you was funny. You in there, Aaron. I hope I don't run into these people. Like, I hope I don't run into them, because I swear, as soon as I see them, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna fight them. I'm just not gonna be like so open with these people, because like, what you doing, twin? Like, what you on? What you on? What I was gonna say, basically, that was really it. And then it was reported, we reported it to school. My parents knew about it. My dad was like, don't you ever let her touch you. Like, he was just telling me, like, don't let her do that to you and stuff like that, because like, at that school, that wasn't like the first incident that happened. It was another incident that we got to get into. So this incident was like a tag team again, because it was like, which I feel like these girls knew what they was doing. Like, so boom, there's stuff prior to that. This girl named Talia, which I'm cool with her now. She was like, we was very close. That was like my so in the school, before school starts, you get to go into this room. It's like a sack room. Like if y'all know what that is, it's basically where you just play around before school starts, interact, and stuff like that. My mama put me in a program. It was like a program. And they held you in the, they keep you in a room, and like you just play around, interact with kids and stuff like that. So that's where I met her at. That was like it was like the first day of first grade. I met her. She's cool. Like she's nice and pretty. Like she was very nice and stuff like that. And that was like my little first grade best friend. So um it was this other girl in there. Her name was Sierra, which that's what started it all off. So it was me, Talia, and Sierra. Me and Sierra, it was like a off and on kind of thing. I was friends with her, and then I wasn't, like, because she was doing too much. Honestly, she was picking on me too. So, which I feel bad that this happened because, I mean, we in first grade, we don't know, like, what's right, and we know what's right and wrong, but we don't know it, like, yeah, exactly to the T, like, what's right and wrong. So, um, I was like, I wasn't in special grade. I was like 5. I had to be, no, 6. I was 6, 6 years old. And, um, and basically one day, all of a sudden, Talia started being rude, started doing stuff to me. I was like, okay. So she started being mean. It was only because Sierra made her do it. So Sierra, because I feel like Sierra made her do it because she wanted to be friends, because Talia wanted to be friends with her. So she had to do that to be friends. Mind you, we in first grade. We 6 years old. We don't know what kind of, we really don't know. So I think you thinking that's normal. Baby, think about it now, that's not normal. Um, so basically, bit, um, dang, what happened? So it was just times where she was just being mean to Lee. It was being mean, and then Sierra would pipe in and do the same things, like literally. So, what happened was, what did happen? I we was at recess. I remember it like it was yesterday. We was at recess, and I'm on the swing. Like this was another swing incident. I was on the swing. So mind you, um, like I could put this in slow motion. I'm on a swing. So you know how your friends come behind you and push you on the swing, like to make you go faster and stuff like that, or how your parents be. Tell me why. Talia was behind me pushing me. This is when she was not being bipolar, like she was not being manipulated this day. She wasn't being manipulated. She was pushing me, you know what I'm saying? So I guess Sierra wanted to get on the swing, so Sierra, you know what I'm saying? I do really feel like these girls have behavioral issues. Like something was really wrong. Like something was mentally or physically wrong at home. Like somebody wasn't giving enough attention at home or something. Because, yes, the one girl was Hispanic. Sierra was black. So, basically what happened was, what had happened was, so she was behind me pushing me, and I could hear her Sierra telling her, push her off, push her off. So I'm paying it because I don't know, like it's like I'm hearing things, so I'm telling her to push her off. So Talia doing it because, like I said, Talia wanted to be friends with her, so it's like shoot, it's either I push her off or I don't. If I don't, I'm not gonna be friends with her. If I do, it's like yeah. So I'm like okay, I'm getting pushed, I'm going, I'm having fun, and then She pushed me. I'm talking about Talia pushed me with all her might. I swear to you. She pushed me with all her might. She went like boom, like boom. On the floor I go. On the floor I go. So I'm like, yeah. And then the teacher's like, hey, we don't do that. We're not allowed to. She got in trouble. You're not allowed to be doing that. That's not funny. That's not cool. He was explaining to her how we don't do that and everything. And I'm like, come get them. Like, come get these people. Like, what we doing? Like, dang. Like, what is really happening? I swear to God, that school haunted me for life. I swear. Like, I'm like, what is happening, chat? Chat, what was we doing? So, basically, I'm like, okay, alright. My parents knew about it. Found out. My mom was, I'm talking about, mad. She was PMO. She was PMO for real. And she was like, she talked about it, this principal and everything. My mom, you know, she's not one of those type of parents that's just gonna let stuff go. So when it happened, after it happened, she whispered into Leah, I think, and Sierra's ear. She said, "Don't you go near my child." She said, "Don't you go near my child." So I was like I was just like, okay, mama, you did your baby one. But that's really it. That's really happened. Like I said, this happened back in the first grade was back in 2015. This one was back in and the third grade was back in 2017. But that's it for this video. I'm back consistently on YouTube. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bells on so you get notified every time the queen get legit post a new video. Without further ado, bye y'all.
Let me in diamonds, that's how you